All right, y'all. Do you ever get the feeling that we're measuring the wrong things? Think about it. Think about it. It's well known, and I'm not going to deny the fact that if you want to change something, if you want to improve something, you better start measuring it. You got to have some sort of metrics. All right. I'm not saying that we shouldn't measure anything. We shouldn't have metrics. We shouldn't have KPIs. But do you ever wonder if certain KPIs really make sense? I'm going to give you an example. I just got off the phone with Crawford Connection, and I got a call from a nice lady, and she said, "Hey, I'm calling you about so and so job, so and so project. I want to make sure it doesn't look like you updated your customer contact. Have you contacted that customer?" And I had to rack my brain a little bit. I'm like, what job is this? Why is this person calling me? Because you know what? I don't do program work. I'm part of professional services. I provide consulting and construction consulting and claim management services. So the program thing, while I'm very aware of it because I used to be in programs, I'm not used to getting these phone calls. But I got a phone call. Crawford Connection. Hey, you haven't updated your customer contact data point, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, okay, yes. I'm sorry. I took me a second, but yes, we've contacted that customer and we have an appointment set for an inspection on Tuesday morning. And she said, "Thank you very much. That's all I need. Bye." Why is that data point? Why did we waste not only her time, she's a sweet gal, very nice. Why did we waste her time calling me, and I'm billing out to these jobs north of $180 an hour. I'm a consultant. I'm billing to these jobs north of that number, and anyone from GSLs, Matson Kneppers, Young and Associates, that's the rate. We're consultants. Where in the world does it make sense to follow up with a person like me, a professional who's been in restoration for over 20 years? Where does it make sense to pick up the phone and call me and say, and ask me, have you contacted your customer? Have you contacted your client? You know, if I hadn't, that client would have fired me and we wouldn't have this conversation. So of course I contacted my client because I'm a professional. Which brings me to the point, as soon as I hung up the phone, she's super nice. Like I said, Contractor Connection is doing a good job. Make no mistake. They are doing a tremendous job of adhering to the metrics and the KPIs that they have been given. My question is, are those KPIs worth a damn? Because if you really wanted to measure my effectiveness as a consultant or a contractor, you're not going to measure how long it took me to contact my client. Because the folks that are taking a day to contact their clients are going to lose in the marketplace. Market factors and customer choice and preference will dictate that somebody who doesn't return phone calls for 24 hours is going to lose market share and go out of business. Why do we have to spend time on a metric like that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. My question is deeper than that. My question is, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna say it's a statement. If you want to know how good a job I'm doing, ask my clients after I'm done. You should take all this energy you're spending to make sure people contacted their clients and responded on site within 24 hours or whatever other KPIs you have. You should spend all that effort following up on those KPIs, on putting people on the phone and calling your clients. Because at the end of the day, who is the client? The insured. Call the insured. At the end of the job, hey, how did ABC Restoration do? Would you recommend ABC Restoration on your next job? That answer will tell you how good a job they are doing. That answer will tell you how good they are at follow-up, how good they are, the quality of their work, their presentation, the reliability of their crews and their subcontractors. One answer, one phone call. Instead of, God bless this lady. I don't know how many phone calls she made like this today, but I'm going to guess more than one to a contractor to make sure that their POMS score doesn't go down. Well, what good is a POMS score if your clients don't appreciate your work? What good is a KPI if the client and the market ultimately say, I would never have this person back in my house again? Let's ask those hard questions. Let's ask the questions that really have, the answers have meaning, instead of just a number. I understand the number one factor of claims severity and ultimate claims cost is how long that claim is open before it is paid. I get that. I understand that. I actually agree with that. Let's stop beating everyone up over something that should be. Let's be realistic. You are not a professional in any field if you are not returning phone calls and contacting clients within 2 or 3 hours. Let's be realistic. That's table stakes. That's barrier to entry. That shouldn't be something that we measure. So, all right. Hope I'm not going too far afield on y'all. See ya.